All right. Good afternoon, folks. Um, a quick shout out to anyone here that goes to Humboldt. Couple of you. All right. What's up? Yeah, that's where I work at now, so it's cool. So, um, as you know, of course, April we call Poetry Month, and for a lot of us, we like to do this challenge of doing a poem a day, 30-day challenge, and um, it's been kind of interesting. Like this month has been particularly, I would say, a blessing month, but also kind of a bittersweet month. Um, I'm going to do a couple pieces for you today. One is basically inspired early in this month. I was fortunate, and it was a privilege to travel and go to Haiti for a time for my organization. We do soccer camps, and we worked in this one of the poorest slums in the country called Cité Soleil. And it's, you hear poverty, you see poverty, but you look at it, but when you're in it and you breathe it and you experience that, I mean, it brings so much to mind. Yes, you look at the harshness of human condition, but you see the resiliency of human spirit, So this piece I'm doing today is kind of inspired by that. We got to learn the history of Haiti, and it showed us a lot of things, like this was the landing spot. This is when it all happened. This is the point of contact when it all began to change. So this is called Ancestral Memory. The first world, the third world, the indigenous world, the new world, here at the land of first contact, to see for itself the anchor of the Santa Maria, named for the Mother of God, for when it hit the ocean's sand, created a new hell on this earth. Rusty and traumatically menacing, the remnants of the colonizer's hands keep its ghostly grips here. Accents still paint the tongues of the sons and daughters of the Middle Passage. You see, they don't hide the shame of their history, because it's not them that wrote it. Waves of plastic capitalism strewn about, but will not suffocate their unfiltered will, because they are still waiting for the new world. So as part of that, there's a lot of pieces I've written, and that was kind of a lot of inspiration. And in a way, it was kind of spiritually centered, because you have to kind of see, like, you got struggles. But, what's funniest thing is, like, when it came to conversation with folks, there's a lot of universal truths, and a lot of it is, like, it doesn't matter if you're poor, rich, live in a third world country, whatever. We all have some commonalities, a good meal, a good laugh, and the fact that relationships are really hard. Relationships are super hard. And ask anybody anywhere in the world. It's such a fun conversation, because you realize, like, you would think, oh, you got the same problems too? What? Oh, okay, they ain't talking to you too? I tell you, they do show love with that. So this piece actually I would say is more of a bookend. And of course, come back here and kind of readjusting to society. You kind of find equilibrium. Then of course, last Thursday we kind of had that equilibrium interrupted. I was on a field trip, and it was word getting passed around the school that something happened at Paisley Park, and then it eventually became truth that it was Prince that passed away. And it's kind of hard to say, for what is it to us, and it is harder for us. It is us here when we grew up here and our roots are here, and yeah, you're affected by that. So I wrote this piece the day of, it got shared a lot, and I wasn't expecting that a lot, but so I'm going to close up here with this piece called Rain. He is, and he was. He, our master composer. He is our resistance to what people thought of us. He made us visible as children of color, proud to stand out in this land of lakes. We could bend into all energies, not feminine nor masculine. We can ride that red Corvette into the erotic city and still be washed clean in today's rain. I'm so glad it's raining. Breaking the lines of sexuality and salvation. The songs will burst from our throats. We, the weirdos, the shy, the odd. Through race, color, gender orientation, and faiths, we transcend today into different shades of purple. Thank you.